What's up? What's up? What's up, Pooh? This is in Pooh Kamu, coming to you live and direct. Live and direct. Waiting for you. Hopefully soon you will be here with me. Just getting the room ready, getting the recording ready. Welcome. This is in Pooh Kamut, founder of the Kemetic Aha and Sama Association. We are joining you at the beginning of our twice weekly sessions where we're going to be building on the basics of Tai Chi Chuan, Qigong, breathing exercises, and what we call Rekhati Committee or some Kemetic mind sciences later on. So what we'd like to do as we begin to really get started with us today is to begin to review what we've gone on for the sessions last week. So we started the week with the breathing exercise that we call bellows breathing. And in bellows breathing, it enables us to begin to what we call ignite the fire within, to speak metaphorically. In terms of the biology, we look at it from a Western biological standpoint, what we're doing is we're using some aspects of biofeedback to increase circulation and blood flow into the area of the core, thereby creating a warming sensation in the body, elevating part of the body's temperature, done as a healing mechanism for the body. Now, that being said, once we get the bellows breathing done, what we do next is we did an exercise that we call the body check-in, where we start with the feet and the ankles, and we work the ankles, then we work the shoulders one at a time, each foot one at a time, then we work the hands, we work the neck, and in doing that, what we do is we do the full check-in on the major joints of the body except for the hips and thighs and knees, which we get to a little bit after that. Once we get that done, what we did was a Qi self-massage so that we could then get the body breathing very efficiently. So we learned how to breathe in general using our bellows breathing. Then we wanted to maximize the efficiency, so we did these particular exercises to get the blood flowing. Now the blood's flowing, particularly in and around the nasal passages and the face. So we're dealing with all this stuff around the face after the hands are washed. It gives you an opportunity to breathe more fully, more deeply. And now what we're going to work, what we decided to work on next was how to stand, so that we could begin to build the basics up. So we did a very simple, what we call mapu, or standing Asar stance. And so with that, what we did was, greetings, those who just came in. I'm just giving a brief summary, bringing us up to today. That's a Pooh. There we go. Hope you are well. Thank you for joining us. You're muted. All right, so get this together here. So now as we're going, we want to be able to get that bright light out there. So as we were setting this up, here we are, we're talking about, there we go.
There you go.
All right, now folks are coming in. Excellent. And so, I know I'm basically a silhouette here. That's cool. Hey, Vicky.
So
Good. Hopefully y'all can see. Everything should be good, yes?
Yep. Yep. We're good.
All right. So, this is Circuit. Here's what we were.
Pooh and Puat, Carmen. How are you?
I'm well, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Good.
So what we're doing is, I was initially for the video folks, we record these and upload them to our YouTube page for our practitioners that are in different parts of the world, for them to be able to access. So what we're doing now is I'm really just giving a brief synopsis of what we did in the first 2 sessions. So, give me just 30 seconds and then I'll wind up. And so we did with something standing pole, which was like this. And we also, then that was the first day. The second day we went over what we call Asar stance, which is a form of what many others would call standing pole or mabu, standing tree. And we did basically our version, which is a slight variation in terms of foot placement, in terms of energy cultivation, in terms of meditation. And so we went over that. And so what we tasked folks with was to get to about 3 to 5 minutes, if they could, in the Asar stance. And then what we were going to do today at the outset was to have a brief conversation about how folks were doing with their Asar stance. We got it?
All right.
Okay. So what we want to be able to do while we have this cracking is, okay, that's weird. Okay. All right, we got folks coming in, so we're going to pause and let me administer to new folks as they're coming in. And again, we're starting with the question. So, Circuit, since your mic is open right now, you remember Asar stance.
Yes, I do.
Probably fondly.
Not really, but I remember.
Okay. So, are you still practicing Asar stance?
No, it's been a long time since I've done the Asar stance.
Okay, so that's what we're going to be reviewing and getting folks up to speed on that as we begin this journey with some newer folks. We're going to do some refinement so that we can get everybody off onto the same page. So,
okay.
Just FYI. So do you remember the mechanics of getting into a Asar stance, or?
I believe so.
Okay.
But I'll take any advice I can get at this point.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. So here's what I will do very briefly is I'm going to stand for a moment. I'm going to talk about how we get into the stance, what it's like. You all can practice it where you are. We're going to hold it for approximately 12 breaths. And then we're going to talk about how that has moved through your body, what it makes you feel. I see Vicky. I see that you're on. I know you can hear me. So I want you to do it the way we always do it. Don't worry about any of the other stuff that I'm talking about today. You keep doing it the way we practice. Everybody else, if you could get to a standing position, like your feet in making a capital L or a 90-degree angle. You want your knees unlocked, feet relaxed, bottom tucked, jaws lightly clenched, tongue at the roof of the mouth, head level. We call this our Wu Chi position. This is our starting position. We then bring the hands up into pyramid hands. Okay. So I'm going to do the main part of the body here so you can see where the emphasis is on the tucking and everything else. So now that we're here, I'm going to be a little here. The sun was good for my lighting this morning, and then it shifted. All right. Welcome, folks. Welcome. So we come and we start here with pyramid hands. The body's out. You sit down on those legs. You're going to shift the weight to the right. You're going to take the left toes and step to the left, a little bit wider than shoulders width. So the body is here. You want to make sure the feet are on the same line, the heels. You're going to sit down on those legs, tuck your bottom. Bring the hands are still here. You're going to open the hands like you're giving someone a hug. And you want the hands right about heart level. I'll get lower so we can get it. You should feel the weight on the thighs. Bottom is tucked. You should feel the tucking of the bottom, releasing the lower spine, elongating the spine, pressure being relieved on the lower lumbar region. Now what we're going to do is that bellows breathing. So as you breathe in, you push the stomach out. You breathe out, you pull the stomach in. So now we're going to go ahead and do that for 12 breaths. You're going to use your nose only. And as you breathe in, you're going to see the breath come down past the lungs and fill the belly. Keeping the bottom tucked. Let the shoulders and the whole body relax as you do it. Focus on the breath. Keep breathing. Again, we are in the Asar stance with active practice happening right now. So if you're just joining the room, we want to get into the Asar stance that we've been practicing. So you want to start with the heels a little wider than shoulders width in a straight line. Want to be able to tuck your bottom. As you sit down on those legs, bottom is tucked. You want to place your hands here, straight out from your heart, from the pyramid hands. You extend the hands out. You want to see your body as a tree. So we talked about before, the legs are the roots of the tree and extend down into the earth. The torso is the tree trunk. The arms are the branches and the hands are the leaves. The head is floating on top of the spine, gently balanced and placed with a golden thread extending into the heavens. We're measuring each breath, full in, pausing, and full out, full bellows breathing. All right, we're going to do just 4 more breaths here, and then we're going to begin our discussion. Okay. See if you can bend those knees a little bit more if you're standing. All right, then we're going to come right on into pyramid hands. You're going to shift all the way to that right leg, and you're going to slide the left foot in. You should be right back at the Wu Chi position. the heels forming a 90-degree angle. Bottom is tucked, knees are relaxed, and then bring the arms down to the sides. And then you want to shake it out like we did, opposite hand, opposite leg. Opposite hand, opposite leg. All right. So again, that's Asar stance, and that's what we want to do each day after we have started with the body check-in and the chi facial massage and the breathing exercise. So now, and all of those videos related to the chi face massage, the breathing exercise, are all on our YouTube page. So you can access them there. For those that may be your very first time with us, welcome. I'm Inpu. I'm founder of the Kemetic Aha and Sama Association. We're glad that you joined us this morning. So really quickly, I'd like to take some questions in the event that folks can talk about how they're feeling. So let's see. Let's start with Cece. Cece, you there? Cece?
Yeah. Oh, hi.
Hi. Okay. So how was the experience for you in the Asar stance briefly?
I joined a little late, so yeah, I was just getting up, but I feel my body feels kind of tight and sore. I think because yesterday was just like a heavy day with like news and then stuff related to I'm a student in school and funding, so so I think last night, I guess it was just like the stress accumulating. So I think I'm just really just stretching and trying to just get back into my body, I think. So yeah, so I think I just because I'm still waking up, so but I definitely feel that soreness, or I guess
Okay, so this movement is designed to heat the body up. So if you get it appropriately, it'll help with some of the soreness, also some of the heaviness of the issues that you're dealing with, and help you to shake them off. All right?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm going to mute you back. DSX6. Okay. For some reason, I cannot unmute you.
Oh. Hey, peace, bro. It's me, Denzel.
Hey, oh, okay.
Sorry, I still got things to tighten up on this Zoom app on my phone. So
got it. No worries. How was the Asar stance?
Well, I came in late, so
were you able to get to your 5 minutes at least?
No, I came in and wait around the point where you was talking about 4 more breaths.
No, that's no. I'm saying over the last few days, have you been able to?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I have, and I'm working towards the 20 minutes, bro. Working towards the 20 minutes.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Sorry, I now took off. I was in the kitchen for a brief moment because my morning has started unconventional.
Well, that's what we specialize in. Awesome. Thank you much, sir.
Yes.
And for those that don't know, in the room here, Denzel is our or our elder brother in our system. So if you have questions while we're in, I may be doing otherwise focused, you can chat at him. All right, so now we're going to try Sister Laura. Laura?
It was hard to hold my legs. I could feel my legs were just feeling the burn. And so I couldn't really pass like a minute. Then I'd have to get out of it and come back into it.
Okay. So when you say the burn, here's what I'd like you to do is, your legs shaking?
No, but I didn't get that far. It was more just like the tension of holding it.
Okay, the discomfort.
Yeah.
A little minor discomfort. Okay, so what I would offer is if you just tell yourself 4 more breaths and just take it 4 breaths at a time. Okay?
Okay.
And that way it'll be easy to build. You can just work on counting the breaths. We start with 4 breaths because that's basically a minute right there. Okay, the way we do the bellows breathing. And you just slowly build it from there and make sure your body's in the proper orientation. All right?
Okay.
Awesome sauce. And, that, because again, this is as much an exercise that deals with your mind and your relationship to your mind and your body as well. So your body's trying to play this game with you around, slight discomfort and unease, or I'm tired, or I'm this, and this particular movement energizes the body. It cleanses the nasal passages. And so from 3 to 5 minutes, that's basically what starts happening is the body really gets prepared as you get in it. So thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, Miss Nancy.
Hi, Inpu and everybody. I did practice this morning when you were doing it. Because of the sciatica, you told me to do parallel, feet parallel, shoulders width, and I have to continue to do that and sometimes I can hold it that way. Other times the pain from that leg is just too much. But one time last week, I was able to hold it for 15 minutes. And so I'm very thankful for that, and thankful for that being able to do it feet parallel, because at this particular point, that's what I need. So
yeah, we're going to adapt it where necessary. And this was for everybody on the call. Nothing we do should lead to pain. There may be some mild discomfort as your body adjusts to this new movement vocabulary for your body. All right. Thank you, Miss Nancy. Let's see. We got Tristan. Hello?
Yes.
All right. Go for it. How was it for you? Were you in the position correctly and all that? Able to practice?
I've been practicing every day except today, which is my break day, which took you forever to get me to do. I am continuing to have troubles with my shoulders, rising and falling.
Right. So that's, part of that we talked about. So that's a specific thing. So what we'll do with that is, again, I would say one is you have to begin to listen to your shoulders and see how they're sitting, and this is not just in the Asar stance, which is daily, but Asar stance especially. And if you have someone near, like we did before, have them take a picture so you can see if because sometimes your experience inside isn't what's happening outside.
Right. I did film myself a while back, and I saw that I'm not moving as much as I think I am.
Exactly.
However, I am doing weird things with my muscles that I am listening to my body is telling me I'm doing weird things, but I don't know how to. I don't know how to chill it out.
Let me jump in here very briefly. Again, all you got to do is start letting your body relax. The desire is not about control, because right now we're in a space of rebuilding the relationship. So you want to be able to, listening is the first part, but not saying I'm going to do this. So we'll talk about that a bit more later. And then so finally, Miss Vicky.
Yes.
Just have you been able to? Yeah, I'm here. You all right?
No, I can't sit up.
Oh. Okay. Were you able to, your back, having issues with the back, legs? What's up?
It's the back, but I'm doing the breathing though.
Okay. All right. So then hit me up after so we can see what's happening. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay, folks. So today, what we're going to get to is a portion of what we call our Qigong set. So we're going to do the opening Qigong set, and I'm going to explain it in such a way that you have an opportunity to understand what's happening to your body when you do it. So if you're seated or standing, if I've already directly instructed you how I want your feet for specific things, you've been coming to class already, go ahead and try it, do it the way that I've asked you. If you are brand new, what we're going to do is we're going to start from the Wu Chi position again, heels together, forming a 90-degree angle. Knees unlocked, bottom tucked, arms relaxed at the sides. Jaw lightly clenched, tongue at the roof of the mouth, breathing through the nostrils only, head level. Bring the hands up into the pyramid hands position. You're going to shift all the weight to the right leg, and you're going to be on your left toes. From here, you're going to step to the left, a little wider than shoulders width. Heel first. Balance the weight between the legs, 50-50. Sit down on the legs, tucking the bottom. All right, I'm going to turn to the side so you can get a side view. And so now we're here. And what you're going to do from here is we're going to do what's called holding the golden balls. So the hands are going to be out like this. So we're going to go from here to here. The hands, knees, and toes are all pointing the same direction. So you have an opportunity to look at your knees and toes and then point them in the direction that they need to go. And so you're going to see a golden ball of light like the sun in each of your eyes. Got it? And then, I'm getting some backlighting, excuse me. And so, you're going to hold it there for 2 breaths. And then what you're going to do is you're going to rotate the palm, just the palm. So I want you to see how the arm is here, just like this, nice and relaxed. This position we call oneness, all right? You're going to hold that position. And what you're going to do is you're going to see the energy enter your body as you breathe in through the middle of the foot, come up the legs, curl at the base of the spine 4 to 7 times around the spine, come out the shoulders, and all the way out through the fingers. You're going to do that for 2 breaths. So go ahead, tongue at the roof of the mouth, 2 breaths. That's awesome, very good. Hold it right there. The next movement is what we call the turtle. So you're going to, as you breathe in, you're going to tuck your chin, the hands cross. They come here underneath the chin because the chin is tucked. And that's on the in-breath. And as you exhale, you're going to bend forward from the waist, keeping the back flat. So we're going to just go here a little bit to here, right here. You're going to breathe 2 breaths right here. And you're going to take these hands from here and you're going to point them between the legs. From here, in between the legs. Okay. For 2 breaths. And don't worry if you feel the legs burning, that's okay. We're going to breathe in and come up on the waist. And we come up to oneness again. The bottom is tucked. The hands are pointing the same direction as the knees and toes. Now that you're in this position again, you're going to breathe. Okay. So now this next position we do is called rabbit through the chute, and it's a little like swimming. So what you're going to do, I want you to see, you're going to come here, come back behind the kidneys, up the front of the body. Turn the hands out, no higher than the center of the forehead. You're going to exhale, bend the knees, and the whole body sinks. So I'll get in here. So it's like this, it's coming around. So it's in and out. In, out. In, keeping the bottom tucked the whole time. Out. In, don't lock the knees on the way up. And out. In, out. Okay. In, out. No higher than the center of the forehead. In, keep the shoulders relaxed. Out. Last one. In and out. Into oneness. 2 breaths. You're going to take your right hand and put it on top of your left hand, palms up, thumbs touching beneath the navel. Arms and hands do not touch the body. You're going to breathe in and out 2 times. So let's go ahead, breathing in. And out. In and out. Now you're going to take the left hand that is underneath, rotate it on top. You're going to place these right beneath the heart, right at the solar plexus level with the left hand. The palms are facing each other. So your right palm is facing up, your left palm is facing down. And you want to see a ball of golden white light like the sun in between the palms of your hands. Now do that for 2 breaths. Go ahead, let's get started. And from here, the next in-breath, we breathe into oneness and bring the hands out again. And we're going to breathe into the turtle, where the chin is down. The hands in, come around and cross underneath the chin. We exhale, bending from the waist just to here, keeping the chin tucked and the back flat. We're going to point the hands between the legs for 2 breaths, just like we did before, keeping the back flat and the chin tucked, not moving the body. And then we're going to breathe in. We're going to straighten all the way back up into oneness. And we're going to breathe for 2 breaths here. We'll bring the hands together. Pyramid hands. 2 breaths. You're going to shift all the way to the right leg. You're going to slide the left foot in. 2 breaths with the hands still in pyramid hands. Going to let the hands fall after the second exhale. And you're going to inhale and shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right. Now, this is a part of our martial Qigong set. It is called Iron Shirt Qigong that we're doing. So the goal of these particular series of movements is designed to accustom the body to the Qi or the breath and the energy moving through the body. The design of this is, I say like martial or self-defense, but I need you to understand that this is also set up so that in the event that you need to protect yourself, be it macroscopic organisms as big as animals and humans, or microscopic organisms down to the size of bacteria, virus, infections, diseases. So we want to have the opportunity to afford ourselves to understand that we can fend all of these things off with the practices and with proper diet and rest. So these particular movements are designed to get you to move your chi where it needs to go. And so what we're doing is we're moving energy through the meridian system. We're moving them through the psychic channel system, which most people don't talk about, and I'll get into briefly. And right now what we're going to do is one movement called sunrises over the mountain and sunsets, which we went over briefly. But now that we've done this, we're going to do this last movement. And then we'll have probably a minute for questions if there are any questions. So feet parallel, shoulders width. We're going to be standing. And so you're going to sink down as you exhale. Arms are relaxed at the sides. You're going to inhale, expanding the stomach. When the legs straighten but do not lock, the arms slowly begin to rise. They come up over the mountain. And then the sun sets. As you exhale, you bring the hands down, you sink with the butt, and you press down with the hands. And the sinking of the butt triggers the hands coming down. Breathing in, coming up, we do it again. We're gonna just do 5 of these so you can get familiar with the movement over the mountain and the sun sets. Keep going. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see what's happening sideways. So it's here, hands are coming up and down. One more. Excellent. So now shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. And we're getting it worked out. Good. So now, are there any questions with regard to Asar stance or our opening Qigong set, which is the martial set? Any quick questions before we go? Unmute yourselves if there's a question. Okay, so no questions. So we're going to start and end with one thing that we did not do at the beginning. We refer to it as shiasha, which is a showing of mutual respect. So we typically begin the session and end the session with this. We didn't all start at the same time, and because this is online, I'm going to have to develop the pattern a little better. But we always say together, to all the masters that have gone before us, we bow. And we say, teacher to student, student to teacher. And at the end of class, after we say that, we also place a hand to the floor, touching the floor and saying ashe or ache, acknowledging the witness to our efforts together and the support that we have from our ancestors. So what I will do now is I will say, Duau, thank you for joining me and attending today's Tai Chi Qigong session. And please practice what you have learned both today and previously. I'm accessible on the internet in the event you need direct questions or if there's some aspect of discomfort. I'm grateful for the time we've been able to spend together. Hotepu Ma'a Keru Ankh Uja Seneb, which means peace to you and yours, life, health, and strength for all who walk in truth. Peace.